Hey guys, this is Ruthie. I am gonna do a 1970s Chevy Chevelle. I gotta think this would be a good one for me. I'm gonna glue some stuff together and paint it, and I'll see y'all in a bit.
So, almost 1 year later, it is January the 3rd, 2022. Ruthie is finally back out here.
So I needed a break.
She needed a break, yeah. So I said, "You're going to build this, Ruthie. You know that, right?" "No, Daddy, no." All right, so she's gonna get back on her Chevelle, and we're gonna finish it. And she's gonna have it, take it to Jack's Con, hopefully. So you can go ahead and open the box. Look and see what resurrect it back out of there. Paint wasn't all that bad, but it's nothing to compare to that new MCW paint. So,
whoa.
Well, okay. This stuff's dirty. It stayed on this bench over here for about 6 months, and I finally just put it back in the box. But it's pretty
Is this a part?
pretty dirty. Has the breather.
Oh.
So we already had the engine painted, had the body painted, but we're going to strip it, and I got several of those MCW blues. We'll find one to paint it with. This is one of those that we had to work really hard to get Ruthie doesn't even remember any of this. Anyway, to get the grill to fit in there.
I do remember.
You do remember doing that? I had to work real hard to get this thing to fit right because the headlights fit up through the... There ain't no way to do that one-handed. It was very difficult to get it fit, but we got it to fit right. And then you paint it. But I think all the parts are probably still here. It's been a while. Chrome's probably flaked off of all the chrome parts. What is this? Oh, that's a breather right there. Oh, it's a 2-part breather. Okay. We'll have to remember what we've done here. So anyway, she's going to get back at it. She's a whole year older now.
No, not yet. In 2 months.
No, when it's January 19th and it's almost January 19th again, well, that's a year difference. So yeah, just doesn't have to be on your birthday.
Oops.
So, all right, we're gonna get on it, get the body stripped, and see what we can make of this body. I do see some body work we've got to do too that we didn't do before. My standards have gone up since then. But anyway. Alrighty. Say bye for now. Say stand by.
Stand by.
No, say it in the camera.
Okay, stand by.
Alright. About, what, 5 days later? Yep, every part off of it.
No, is that a part?
Yeah, it's a part.
Oh, okay.
About 5 days later-ish, then the last segment. Got the body stripped. Oven cleaner. Seems to work the best of anything. And she's getting the parts cut off the tree so we can get some paint on them. She already, like I say, she already had the chassis painted, the engines painted, the body was painted, but I'm glad we're stripping it down and redoing it because it needs some detail work done to it. But this really is not a very complicated model car, and it's going to go together nicely. When I got the body, it was wet, and I let the remover oven cleaner sit on it too long. It kind of felt sticky, but once I put it in the incubator, it hardened back up. So now the question is, what's the paint? So Mark over at Hobby Nut Models hooked us up with plenty of paint here. We've got Nassau Blue Metallic, Highland Green Metallic, Guardsman Blue Metallic, Gulfstream Aqua Metallic, Blue Fire Metallic, Bright Green Metallic, and Sea Frost Green Metallic. So we'll I'll let Ruthie pick one of those out. It was already, we looked at them the other day, and it was one of the blues she liked the best. And
Yeah,
I
I
remember.
like the green one.
You like the green one? The bright green?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. That's right, because the box has a green one on here. That would be that bright green metallic would be a brighter green than this, but I think it would look cool. But whatever color she decides. So you don't have to get that one off of there. Those parts are not needed. So she's cut her finger.
No, I didn't. I just pinched it on that thing.
Oh, she's using those new Tamiya cutters, and she's not used to those. How well they work. All right, so we're gonna get some parts glued together, and we'll get her painting some stuff, and be back in just a split second. Well, we just had a test session with the spray paint to see how she could do. She did okay.
That's your side.
Oh, that's my side?
Yeah.
We'll flip it over so they can see the other side. I've got this old roof there. Look what a shine she got on that thing. So I'm trying to get her taught her timing. So she holds it, and instead of starting way over here and then barely this whole thing will be black after this. Anyway, we're gonna get. She's got this whole mess load of parts right here. We're all gonna paint. Nearly everything's gonna be semi-gloss black, so that's good. But we'll do those parts. Get those where they're good, going to dry, and then the body we'll have to have some serious prep work done. Now that I looked at it, and all right, so I'm gonna put some music on and speed it up a little. And we call her Ruby too. Her name's Ruthie. Her name's actually Ruth, but we call her Ruthie, and we call her Ruby. So Ruby's a Alrighty, so it's several days later, and we got all the black painted parts. The body is in prime. Looks pretty good. There's a few little flaws in it, but we're gonna go with it. So what Ruthie's gonna do is take the panel line accent color, and she's gonna go ahead and color the panel lines. So when we paint it, when she paints it, it will show dark through there without having to do it afterwards. I like doing it beforehand. That gives it you can really see them better that way. So she's going to do that, and after this, then we're going to get the color mixed up. This was the bright green.
I think so, yeah.
So we're going to paint it this bright green metallic. It's going to look really nice, and then we have to decide if it's going to be the white or the black decals. So here we go. She's going to put some panel line accent on here.
Oh my goodness.
Nice and easy. Just run with it. Just go. It's okay. It's okay. If it comes out of the lines a little, it's fine. It just makes it where the door panels are already dark once you spray over it.
Oh my goodness.
Put more paint on it. If you'll put more paint, when you touch it, it will just run down the crack. So touch in the corner possibly and see how far it'll go. Then wick it out. Just take it. Just go fast. Just right down it. That's instead of trying to actually stay in the line. It's almost impossible. There you go. Just take it and run it right down it.
Oh goodness.
That's the bottom. That's not so important. So do the hood here, and the trunk, and the other door. But make sure you have more. Maybe you need to try more paint.
Okay.
I had to scribe these door lines for Ruthie because they were so. See how it just does it almost by itself when you get more paint. The molds are totally shot out on this old Chevelle. I'm thinking that this thing, I hadn't looked on scale mates, but I'm thinking that this car or this box art from, it's okay. This is probably like what, at least 1970, probably when they made these molds for this thing. And you can really tell it because the body lines are so weak. So I had to take I didn't want her doing that, so I took the knife and the back of the X-Acto knife and scribed them out real good to give it some definition. Alright, she's gonna get these done. We're gonna get some paint mixed up. Be back in just a flash. Alright, so I tried to show Ruthie, where'd that little roof go? I was showing her how to practice on this roof that's gotten so many paint jobs on it already. I'm going to paint like a quarter of it for her. I want her to paint it, but she's having a hard time trying to. You can't really see the paint on this thing. It's black anyway. So I'm going to take the paint gun from her, and I'm going to paint a small section just so she can see how to do it, and then I'll hand it over to her and we'll record that and stuff. Alright, so the body is painted and still curing a little bit, but it's pretty well dry. Turned out good. So now she's going to, we've got this isn't open, is it? This Model Master Chrome paint. This is the best stuff. I actually saw this on eBay for like, they're selling it for like $11 a bottle. I have 2 or 3 bottles of it. So we're going to get some dashboard detailing, exhaust detailing, engine building, and all this good stuff. So I'm going to set the camera up and we'll do a little bit of a time lapse. Okay?
Okay.
right, Ruthie, so what have you painted?
I painted
What's
this.
What's that? What was it called?
I don't know. Fire.
Fire.
Wall.
Fire what?
Wall?
Wall?
I don't know.
Firewall. Where's it go?
I think right there.
Yeah. Okay. She's done some detailing on that. Got some detailing done. Got the dashboard. That dash has 3 instrument cluster decals. So we didn't have to paint those, but she got some buttons and things painted there. Now she's going to paint the exhaust. It's you can't paint it all because it's molded into the differential, but she's going to do her best to try and paint this exhaust. And she even painted, you can't see it with this camera, but the SS in the middle of the, it's pretty good too, like I can see it. But anyway, she painted the SS in there. Got the wing nut painted on the oh, we got door panels, I forgot about that. Okay, when you get done with that, I would use the wider brush for the exhaust, but you can use that color. See the door handle cranks, the window cranks? And there's a little, let me point to it for you. There's a little thing right here. It would be a door opening thing, I think, and then a window crank. Paint those also. And there's one in the back, so there would have been a back window too. See it? Okay. Paint those, and then the exhaust. And then probably we're going to do bare metal foil on this, but we can't do it today because we have not got the bare metal foil, and so we got to get some bare metal foil, and then we'll get to it. But she's going to get this exhaust painted here, and I'll be back in a second. Alrighty then, here, you hold the camera, show them what you did. Don't get too close, it doesn't focus in real well.
I painted those.
What is that?
Exhaust pipes.
Exhaust pipes, yeah.
And you already said
What was the firewall? Yeah.
this.
Talk louder.
I painted these little knobs and things. Painted that, and I painted
What is this?
steering wheel.
Yep, steering wheel. You didn't paint these yet, though.
I don't know. And I painted little things on that.
Knobs and the dashboard. And, well, so I think what we'll do is, I don't know if you can see us both. Can you see us both? Tell me in the comments below, can you see us both? I think that this video will end this video, part 1. And we'll get back and we'll have some bare metal foil, and the engine will be put together because it's still sitting there just laying down real lonely like, and we'll get that. But anyway, Ruthie, anything else you'd like to say? Anything else you'd like to say?
Don't forget to subscribe, comment, join the Facebook group, go check out Hobby Nut Models, go buy something from the Teespring, and don't forget to support my dad's Patreon.
Okay, good job. How did you know to say all that
This
stuff?
all came to me.
Okay, guys. See you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.